Well, hello, Facebook world. This is something that we wanted to try new. So this is going to be called She Said, She Said. And this is going to be the thoughts, views, and opinion of myself, Majesty, and none other than...
Certified Tanya, also known as the minister.
Yes. So we're giving you the opinions of a feminine lesbian and a masculine-centered lesbian. So now what we're going to be discussing today is something that's trending. Lala Anthony and Carmelow Anthony have decided to divorce. Now, both myself and Certified had a conversation earlier about this situation, and we were not, we have very different views and opinions on what cheating is and different things, and just people having sex outside of marriages. I'm going to let you explain your theory.
It's not necessarily a different... We just agreed to disagree. I put it like that. Mm-hmm. Yes, I am an ordained minister, and although I am that, I still have a very more so realistic view on a lot of issues and things that people face realistically. Mm-hmm. Everyone likes to take the holier than thou view on so many different issues, mm-hmm. forgetting the fact that you do live in a real world where so many things contradict that. So many pressures are out there. There's so many things that are different than biblical times. So with that, sometimes you have to take a different twist on scriptures. Sometimes you have to take a different twist.
No, stop beating around the bush. And
I'm not beating around the bush. No. But go ahead then.
Okay.
And I'll chime in.
No. Okay, so this is what had happened. What had happened was that I said, I don't understand, why do people get married? If you're going to get married, then why are you going to cheat?
And what I simply said is, if that's the case, then nobody would ever get married. You don't get married on the fact that, at some point I'm going to cheat on this person. No, you get married and things happen. No,
what you said is that you can have sex with somebody, not necessarily be in love with them, which is truth. However, then why get married?
You get married to someone because you love them, period. Love and
sex. Well, if you love me...
hold on. Let's be realistic now. Love and sex, marriage... and sex are two totally different things. You marry someone because you love them. Sometimes you don't necessarily have to have sex with someone because you love them. Let's be realistic. There's a lot of people out there that have sex all the time, and you don't love every single person you lay down with. That's not realistic.
Well, it's realistic for me.
For you, but you can't say that that's the same case for every single person that's out there. I know for a fact, I've laid down with a lot of people. Yes, the minister got down back in her day. I surely did not love every last person that I laid with. Absolutely not. Negative. No, ma'am. I laid with them because it was a physical act, not necessarily something that was associated and connected with emotion. Love and sex are not the same. It would be great if you can have sex with someone and love them. That's great.
That would be great. However, in the sentiment between Lala and Carmelow, the whole thing was that I felt that if he got married, then he shouldn't have been sleeping around with nobody else. And it don't matter if he loved his wife. If you love your wife, then you shouldn't have went and had sex with nobody else.
I agree. If you are married to someone, you should definitely honor the vows and commitment of marriage.
Hurry up and get the however.
Agree. There's not a however. I agree with that. The other part is, yes, he had sex with somebody else. We're talking about Carmelow Anthony. Everybody knows NBA, NFL players, anybody that's a professional sport, musician, music person, rapper, singer, R&B, whatever. Everybody knows it's always being thrown at them. Come on now. Always being thrown at them on a silver platter. That's the reality. And then on top of that, you don't even know the confines of their relationship. Just because he was married to Lala and she's gorgeous doesn't mean that they were happy either. Doesn't mean that she was a great wife. Doesn't mean that he was a great husband either. There could be so many other things that were going on in their marriage that could have put him in a position where he was actually acceptive to someone else, offering him something else outside of marriage.
Well, then you know what? Then get a divorce.
You know what?
I'm so tired of people. I'm so tired of celebrities, athletes, anyone that's in a position of power and or status or money, using the thing that, it's constantly being thrown at them, or they can have the pick of the litter. Well, then you know what? If you could have the pick of the litter, then why didn't you just stay single?
Let's put it in layman's terms then. Even if they don't have a status, let's be realistic. Y'all know side chicks, okay? The average Joe that makes a little bit of change, it's still being thrown at him. There's plenty of opportunities out there. You can only cheat if there's another willing person to cheat with you. So it's not always the man's thought that this has happened. It takes two people.
You're absolutely right. It does happen. And for those of y'all who have not seen Majesty's royal message about the side chicks, you can go back and look at that and see what my thoughts, views, and concerns are about the side chicks.
Okay,
However, side chicks be winning all the time. Now, this
why they be winning though? I'm gonna break that into you. Courtney, you're absolutely right. Be faithful. I honestly.
That's right, Courtney.
I'm 100%. I agree with that. I've been in a situation, I've been married before, now I'm divorced, and it was because of infidelity. I absolutely agree. Be faithful. But at the same point in time, let's be realistic. It does happen. And yeah, effigy. Okay, where's the self-control with these men? That is true.
You're absolutely right. Where is the self-control?
But at the same point in time, okay, we're only taking one side of this picture. Yeah, he cheated, but what else happened?
Okay, let me explain something to you. I don't care what happened.
From my concern, she might have cheated and we just don't know about it.
True.
Because 9 times out of 10, a man is not going to tell that a woman cheated on him.
No, a man would.
Carmelo Anthony is going to tell that Lala cheated on him.
Let me explain something to you.
Where's that pride at?
Wait, this is Majesty talking, okay? I don't care what you say. Let me explain something to you. Minister Hatton, if in anywhere in God's green earth you ever think that it is okay, listen, I was told that women are emotional when we have sex. Okay, I will agree. I am very much an emotional woman. I do not like engaging in sex without having some sort of commitment, some sort of love, some sort of connection with the person. Because to me personally, the sex is meaningless. However, I understand that there are people who see my way of thinking as crazy and do things otherwise. However, again, I will use the however, it is not okay. And I think that in this day and age, we've made it okay for people to be the side chick. We've made it okay for people to go around and do the foolery. Carmelo Anthony not only cheated, but he got a chick pregnant. She pregnant.
Do you think that's important? Do you think he did it on purpose?
I don't care if he did it for play.
So you know good well he didn't get the side chick pregnant on purpose. That's just something that happened. Now hold on, I do want to go back. But before you step aside outside of troubled marriage, resolve it before you start something. I absolutely agree. It's great if you can actually resolve those issues and get them together. Also, too, I do understand too. I have a couple different sides. Okay. Absolutely. Women are definitely more emotional when it comes to sex. You can say what you want to say. You can disagree with me all day long. You want to not
I'm going to take a sip of my drink off that.
Women are emotional when it comes to sex, all right? 9 times out of 10, a guy can lay down with someone he doesn't necessarily have feelings with at all, never talk to him again, and it means absolutely nothing because they do not equate sex all the time with an emotional connection. Now, I do believe that intimacy is far more greater when there is an emotional connection. I agree with it. See? I'm trying to agree with you. See?
Okay.
See? And she popping off. See how that happens? See? But at the same point in time, you do have to realize that there are people that can have sex and it not be an emotional attachment. It means absolutely nothing. It's just in the moment fulfilling a physical need. That's it. That's it.
Okay, I don't care if you fulfilling a physical need. Let me explain something to you. If you think that you finna be with Majesty and you finna go fill your soul, no. We talking about Lala Anthony. We talking about Majesty. We talking about the normal female style. We are talking about the normal woman in today's society. Women are doing all these things for themselves, honey. We don't even need mates when we get good and ready.
Right? They doing all these things for themselves.
Are we correct, ladies?
Hold on, but they doing all these things for themselves. But when they get into a relationship, they're not doing the things to maintain a relationship. Let's talk about all these new age women that don't know how to cook a meal, that don't know how to clean a house, that don't know how to treat a mate like the king or queen that they are, that are not responsible with the money, have bad credit, don't want to get an education, have all these kids. Hold on, I ain't done with my list. Have all these kids with Tom, Bob, and Mary, and then wants you to come along as now this masculine stud and take care of all these problems. On top of that, help them unpack their emotional baggage and damage that they've gotten from someone else because they were physically, emotionally, or mentally abused somebody else, and now the masculine center woman has got to try and fix all these things in her household. So no, listen, and then you wonder why you don't go look outside somewhere else to get some peace, or for a meal, or for somebody to cook some clothes. I mean, wash some clothes, or clean the house. Come on now, let's be realistic now.
Okay, wait a minute. I don't know what type of chicks
No,
you
I'm not talking about. I'm not talking. We generalize. We just generalize.
Well, I'm gonna speak
now, if
for
I was
myself.
about to spit some people's name out there, I can name a few. in the LGBT community, y'all know. Thank you. I'm absolutely right.
Wait. Let me shut this down real quick. First of all, I'm gonna speak for myself, Majesty. I take care of my mate. I cook, clean. My credit ain't half bad. I stay in my own place. I drive my own vehicle. I don't need nobody. I cook a meal. I cook a meal.
Then listen. Okay, we gonna be honest, right?
Yes.
Okay, she is amazing. I'm not gonna lie about it. She's amazing, but she does have emotional baggage, and I agree. I have emotional baggage too, baby. You do. You do. It's okay, love. I love you regardless. But my point is that when you get into
about this
Yay. But my point is when you get into relationships, you take on all of that. Now, if I didn't want to take on all that, you and I would have problems.
True.
And yeah, I would seek outside resolve to have some peace or some peace of mind or to have the thing that I want with you somewhere else.
Okay.
Okay. But that's not the case. But not everybody can handle everything that comes along with a person. Because for one, okay, now I'm really about to get it. We either get into relationships too soon.
Oh, Jesus.
And we don't know the person.
Oh, Jesus.
You know, we know their favorite color in the middle name, and now we together. We don't take enough time to find out about their past, their experiences, and where they plan on heading to. Because some of those things involved in there
Wait,
are
we
definitely going to affect the
diverted from the conversation. No, we talking about these cheating individuals. We gotta go back to the cheating because at the end of the day, I'm gonna explain something to you. If I just don't want to be with you, then boo bye. Like I'm not in the business of keeping nobody that don't want to be kept. And
But you're assuming the fact that he doesn't want to be with it just because he slept with somebody.
No,
that's an assumption.
That's disrespectful. If I slept with another woman, what would you say?
I would kill her.
Okay, then. So now,
Dead.
why is it okay for me
baby,
not to sleep with
that's you and me. That's you and I.
I feel that's a double standard.
I'm not saying
that's a double standard.
It's a double standard, but the reality is this double standard does exist. Now, we are realistic. There's oftentimes when men can do all types of things that women can't do. A man can sleep with 12, 20, 50 million women. Let a woman sleep with 12, 50 million men. She's a hoe.
Okay, but then,
okay?
but
let
then,
a man stay outside his house 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning and come home. It's okay. But a woman come home 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Someone's gonna say ain't nothing open out there but her legs. So the reality is there is a double standard.
Okay,
and we can whine and complain about it all day long, but the truth is that it exists. Women cannot do the same thing as men and still be respected, treated like queens, somebody marry them. You can't do it.
Okay, well, I understand all of that, but I still feel that the double standard is a bunch of shit. Now,
baby. Oh my God. Pardon her. The Lord's still working with her in her mind. Pray for me. It's a struggle. I love her, but you know.
Listen, I'm gonna be real because there's no, and all of y'all who know me, you don't know. My name is Majesty. I'm the sexy femme with the slick mouth. I'm very slick, so it's gonna be what it's gonna be, and it's gonna be to the point. Let me explain something to you. Lala not wanting to be with Carmelow no more. Hats off to you, boo. Respect yourself and respect yourself first of all, because the whole thing that not only did you cheat, but then you cheated and you got another woman pregnant. So now you lay down with this whatever she is. We ain't gonna say what
right,
she.
So
but I mean, no, she a thought because she knows.
Why she gotta be a thought?
She knows who Carmelow Anthony is, and she knows that man is married.
Courtney, you right. Peter did cut somebody's ear off. You true. She's a disciple in training. Bless the Lord. We working on her.
But at the end of the day, I feel that Carmelow did not love Lala enough to keep it in his pants. And I don't want to hear that, he just wanted some instant gratification. I'm sorry. If you love me, then you're not going to hurt me. Love does not hurt. And I'm sorry. The mere fact that he even put his penis and even thought about it.
He was going to get caught.
No, I don't care. No, why wouldn't he?
I guarantee you, he did not think anybody was
Listen, we live in an age.
He definitely didn't want to get. I don't know him. But I don't know if anybody that intentionally cheats and like I'm going to cheat because I plan on hurting the person.
We live in a time of social media. Yeah, with that being said, that speaks volumes.
Yes, and side chicks know their place.
Okay, no. Side chicks don't know their place. Let me explain something to you. These side chicks is winning. They getting trips. They getting Birkin bags. They getting Christian Louboutin shoes.
Because they learn to keep their mouth closed.
No, not because they getting their mouth closed. Let's be honest. How many times have we not seen situations where people have gone on ahead and posted things on social media about so-and-so being with somebody else? First of all,
Probably
you are a
because they didn't
celebrity.
cut that check for that month to help keep them mouth closed.
But no, you are a celebrity. With that being said, you are a celebrity. You know who you know that people are going to do any and everything to. You can get caught just that fast. I don't even understand why celebrities and people, high profile people, even cheat. You know you're gonna get caught.
Available.
Camera phones. We got camera phones, iPads, iPods. Everything got a camera on it. Why would you even play yourself? Number two, you know who your wife is.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, as a woman, if Certified decided that she today was.
Hold on, don't put me in there. Don't even finish that sentence.
If my mate decided to think.
Really? Really?
All I'm gonna say is this: if you think that you finna cheat on Majesty and stay with her, no ma'am, no ma'am. Because if you decided to go on late with somebody else, then that means you was finna do it any other time. And a lot of times, women be doing everything that they supposed to be doing in relationships, and people still go outside of the marriage or the relationship and still cheat. So it ain't just a marriage, it ain't a relationship, it ain't nothing. Yes, in reality, everyone would love to think that their mate would never step out on them. We would love it. And I can't even begin to talk for Lala, but I know I'd be pissed as hell. I'd be burning up every trophy, every sneaker, every jersey in the house.
Was it left out?
It was left out, burned down the house. I just burned down everything. And then Lala, and people are saying, oh, Lala gonna be broke. No, if you know anything about her, she is very much an entrepreneur, and she has her own money. She is a businesswoman. She has her own makeup line. She writes books. She does a lot of different things that people do not see publicly on TV. So is Lala gonna be her? No, she not. The person is going to be her is Carmelow, because now not only is he going to have to pay alimony to Lala, he got to pay her child support, and he got to pay child support to another baby that he got for some stripper that he really probably don't even like and or know. Nope. So at the end of the day, it's this. If you love your mate and you are in a committed relationship,
we can agree on this.
Or a marriage, then that means that you should not step out on your mate. I don't want to hear the BS that, oh, you can still be in love with your wife and sleep with somebody else. No.
Baby, that's not what we're saying. I wasn't saying that was right. I'm not saying that was right. I was simply saying.
But you was kind of saying that you can still be in love with your mate and sleep with someone.
You can still love your mate and still sleep with somebody else. I'm just separating the fact that sex and love are not something that's together all the time. That's the only thing I'm saying. Now, I'm not excusing what he did. Again, for the record, I do not agree with infidelity, cheating, emotionally, mental, physically, or any otherwise. What's up, Tashanique? Hey, I don't agree with that. I'm not a person that agree with that. I don't support that. I don't believe in that. I don't roll like that. That's absolutely not acceptable, especially in the confines of the marriage, because when you become married, the two become one. So therefore, you cheating on yourself and hurting yourself. So no, I'm not with that. I'm not with that. I simply said that you can sleep with someone and not love them. Period.
Okay, you can love, but that's not what we was talking about earlier. We was talking about
true. She said, hold on. Epigene, I'm sorry if I'm ruining your name, sweetheart. I apologize. You can love your mate and not be in love with your mate. That is true.
That is true. Then get a divorce.
No, she's just saying you can love your mate and not be in love with them.
Okay, but then go away.
That doesn't necessarily mean you have to have a divorce. I mean, come on now.
If you
love is consistent. Now, I do believe there are times and periods you can fall in and out of love with somebody.
Okay.
Period. But the love part stays consistent.
Okay.
It can change, but it's always there.
Okay, I could agree with that. I could agree with that. But my whole point is this: if you're going to cheat, go away. Why are you even going to do all the drama? Why are you going to not only that, but the woman on the other end, the main chick, has to pass embarrassment.
Oh, that's true.
Ridicule, shame, and now you always turn it around and look at yourself like, what did I do wrong? For all you women who's ever been cheated on Boo Boo, that wasn't your fault.
It sure wasn't my fault.
It wasn't your fault. That was his fault, her fault. Who did that foolery? Don't sit up there and even think that for 1 minute that it is your fault because someone else decided to cheat on you. And not to say that there's never an excuse to cheat. I'm tired of people saying, oh, she wasn't doing what she was doing at the house. I wasn't getting no peace. She was nagging me. Well, if she was nagging you that bad, then why did you leave?
I mean, I can agree with that. I mean, I absolutely can agree with that. But at the same point in time, I can understand the different. I can see the other side of why you're seeking solace from someone else in a different aspect if you're not getting at home. I do agree if you're not getting at home, then especially in the marriage. Now this is where I'm really look. If you're married to someone and your marriage is not where you need it to be, want it to be, there are several things you can do that you should do because you took a vow and an oath not only to that person but to God that you would be with this person until death do you part. Period. Through rich and poor, sickness and health, all those other good things that we talk about. So you have a commitment and obligation with that person to do everything in your power possible to try and work things out. Now, whether that's mean going through therapy, doing the 5 love languages, reestablishing what your love languages are, if that's resetting the marriage and starting dating again, to try and build that fire back out, whether it's communicating more or just telling point blank period, baby, this is what I need from you. Are you capable of giving this to me? Because this is how I'm feeling. And if I don't get this, I'm concerned that we're not going to be able to continue.
Well, until somebody be real and have an honest conversation, that we ain't never going to get that. Half of these folks out here be sliding in folks' inboxes like it's going out of style and be doing everything and anything under the sun to cheat on their mate. Now, let me explain something to you. Cheating is not just having sex with somebody. Nope. Cheating is having inappropriate conversations. Yep. If you are in the inbox on the Snapchat, on the DM, on your text message, having conversations with a female or a man that you know you're not supposed to be doing, that if your mate was supposed to be looking at him right now, be wanting to slap the taste out your mouth, then you know that you cheating. You cheating. I don't want to hear that. Oh no, I wasn't doing it. You wasn't giving me no attention. Well, if I wasn't giving you no attention, then boo-boo, then you should have told me and you could have went on your way. Let me explain something to you. One thing I don't have is patience, and I know that the Lord is working on me.
You do have patience.
The Lord is working on me, and I have people that pray for me all the time. Yes. Shout outs to Minister Ronnie, who prays for me all the time, and I know she be praying that I don't be killing folks out here in the street. But with that being said, I just can't do it. I don't have patience, and if you gonna do the fool with majesty, I'm just gonna kick you to the curb. That's it. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. Ain't no collect $200. Ain't no we gonna try to go get some counseling. No, I don't want your counseling. You can you're going to the pastor so we can talk. No.
Okay.
Because the Lord said I could divorce you if you committed adultery.
You can exercise that choice, but that is a choice as well. He didn't say you have to exercise that choice. He gave you the right to do that. He said, therefore, your vow, has been broken. So you're not obligated to stay married.
Well, Jesus told me I could get a divorce.
Right, but I do challenge the person that is able to work through those things.
Jesus told me I ain't got to do that. Jesus told me I can get a divorce.
You can get a divorce, but doesn't mean just because you can doesn't mean that you necessarily should. That's just like saying if I know my best friend is an alcoholic, me sitting here drinking a 12-pack of beer because I can doesn't necessarily mean that's the right thing.
But Jesus told me I could get a divorce, so I'm gonna go do what Jesus said. Jesus told me I could get a divorce. Thank you, Lord.
Let me put this out this way, and you might not agree with this. Don't get married to someone if you're willing to throw in the towel the first time you run into any type of opposition. Because marriage is work. It is a sacrifice of self. It is a sacrifice and a lesson learning of patience and perseverance. Don't get married if you're willing to run out and leave somebody at the first sign of trouble.
Well, then then don't get married if you're going to sit up there and step out on your marriage. There. For all you women that are sitting over here looking at that, shaking at your head.
Cheating one time does not necessarily mean you should. I absolutely agree.
I ain't giving you no second chances. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. If you gonna cheat one time, your ass is gonna cheat again.
Wait.
Well, listen. I'm just speaking truth. How many of you women sat up there and gave that fool a second chance, and then they came back and did the same fool, probably with the same thought too?
Oh, that's not true. Hold on, babe. Now I told you my testimony. Back in the day, before I was ordained and all of these things, and had a relationship with God, I cheated on someone. One time. One time was enough for me. I will never, ever, get me right, ever cheat on anyone else again, period. Emotionally, mentally, physically. It did more harm to me than it did the other person.
That's only because you got a conscience.
It doesn't matter. You just simply said if someone cheats one time, they're going to continue to do it. That is not the case. Okay. I'm a living testimony. It will never, ever happen again.
I would hope
But you know what? I know why it had to happen, though. Because my dad cheated my mom. And it took me being in that situation to forgive him and restore our relationship before he died. If that never had to happen, him and I would have never come to terms. So my point is, you can't simply say because someone did something one time that it would continue to do the same habit. You know, that's like saying a child lied when they were young. There was a lie, as a child. Doesn't mean that's going to be who they become as an adult. Sometimes it takes a process. And my thing is, I repeat, I'm not a cheater. I'm not my father's child.
Ooh.
That's one thing we do not have in common. Love my dad to death. You know, I thank God for him being a dad. He taught me a lot of things. But that is one lesson I will not pick up from him.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm just letting you know right now. If you decide to ever put in an application to be Majesty's boo,
whoa. Stop this right now. There's no applications because she's off the market. I don't know what you're talking about. But you about to get killed on live, see? See how this happens? On live, you'll be taken out. Stop. Slow your roll.
I'm just let you know.
I'm gonna let you know.
Speaking for myself personally, I'm not giving you a second chance. After you done did it the first time, I'm Gucci off you forever. Forever,
Well,
ever,
speaking for
ever,
me,
ever.
if it happens, we'll talk about it. I'm not going to just leave a relationship because of that. Again, because I don't equate sex.
I'm
sex
just
with love.
gonna take.
I don't equate.
Yeah, but if I was to do it, you'd lose your mind.
Absolutely, because you are an emotional person. So therefore, if you did it, I know there's an emotional connection. Point blank. Period. Say that, making you lose your. I know. Cynthia Medea, she about to have me come out my skin. Like, what is you talking about? Applications. The devil is a lie.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is this.
What's up, Momo?
If you are going to get into a marriage, a relationship, or anything of that magnitude, or committed with another individual, if you are not ready to be faithful, stay your ass out though.
Hey, will you stop cussing? That's the last one.
Ass
You
in
gonna
the cuss.
Yes,
The
it
ass is in the Bible.
Can you stop?
It's in the Bible.
Stop.
Jesus used
I'm not
it.
playing.
Okay.
Stop.
Jesus used it though.
Okay.
Okay.
Stop. Now, Epiphany says, so the person that is being cheated on is a victim.
Yes and no. Yeah.
I say absolutely yes, but you can say whatever you want.
Yes and no. I mean, it depends. There's levels to it. I mean, if I'm never going to condone cheating, but I mean, the person is a victim, yes. But however, if the person has done it to you on multiple occasions, and they are a repeat offender, then you've allowed the situation to happen on more than one occasion. Then that's on you.
Yeah, I can
because
do that.
then now you're a glutton for punishment, and you've allowed the situation to come to just go into another direction. Why would you allow someone to constantly disrespect you? At the end of the day, respect is a big part of a relationship.
Absolutely.
And if you do not have respect for your mate and your family, then
And
yourself, then you have respect for nothing. But a lot of you people already know that you know that your boo thing ain't crap. So if you know they ain't nothing, why did you even play yourself? Don't expect it. What you getting upset about?
Hold on, let's read some of the comments real quick before we go. So, thank you, Melissa, Cynthia Medea. Thank y'all for being on. Momo, appreciate you as well. Effigy, I can't pronounce your name. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Crystal, we love y'all too. Yes, this is going to be our new show. She said. We're going to be doing a show once a month. It'll be about trending topics, things in the LGBT community, whatever's on our hearts. We'll come to you guys and we'll talk about it. We don't have these, it's not scripted.
Yeah.
It is raw and in living color, how we feel and our perspective on it. Not saying that our views and opinions are always correct, but they are ours. So.
And we started this conversation while we were getting dressed this morning. I was like, hush, we're going to talk about it on She Said. And like Tanya said, we're going to just give our opinions from a masculine-centered point of view and from a feminine point of view. And just kind of, get the conversation and the topic going and just getting people to see and understand that we as lesbians have many different facets to us.
Thank you, Crystal. We appreciate it. We hope you do watch. We'll be back. We'll probably actually have 2 shows this month because my boo thing lives in a different state than I do. So
we should do one on long distance relationships.
Okay, we can do one on that. I'm still not a fan of long distance.
Well, we're working it out. We're doing that.
She wasn't amazing. The first time they cheat, you are a victim. The next time they cheat, you are a volunteer.
Yes.
Take them back the third time, you are.
You are a fool. You are a fool.
Cynthia, I agree with that. That's why I said, if it's one time, that's different. But if this is a recurring thing, this is something that's in your nature, your ethics and morals and values. Say no, we're not gonna do that.
I ain't even finna give you.
You told me something when we met. What did I tell you, Momo? You gotta remind me what I told you. And Anita, what's up, Anita?
I ain't giving you but one time because you do it the one time I'm ghost.
So, yeah, we don't agree on that one. So
I'm gone. I'm gone.
But then again, if she did cheat on me, no, that would be right.
You see what I'm saying? So the double standard.
It's not a double standard. I told you why. You are an emotional person. I mean, I'm about to say too much, but she's an emotional person. She doesn't have sex with someone without having an emotional connection to them. So, oh yeah, soul ties. Oh yeah, thank you, Mama. That's another thing too. When you're laying down with someone, a lot of people don't believe this too, know that there are soul ties. There's an exchange that takes place in the spiritual realm, you know. So, you know, when you're laying down with that one person, you're laying down with them. Whoever else
you laying down with them, with all the 50 million people that have probably laid down with the 50 million people that other person slept with, and the other one. By the time you do the tally, you done slept with like 50,000 people.
That's not the point I'm trying to make. The point is not just you're physically laying down with them, but there's a connection that takes place. So if this person is dealing with depression and all those type of things, don't be surprised. It's something that was one day you start feeling a little depressed.
Listen,
you know, or if this person is dealing with anxiety, don't be surprised if you start dealing with anxiety as well. Yes, absolutely soul fragments. And then the next time you turn around 5 years down the road, you can't even recognize who you are because you have all these soul ties and connections with people you didn't lay down with, and some of them you didn't even lay down with. It's someone else that they lay down with. So be very cautious of who you jumping in bed with, because you're not just jumping in bed with them.
And clearly, but you know, people, you know, they just be sleeping with anything. And you know, having babies with people they don't even know. Carmelow.
You and Carmelow. Carmelow, hey dog, I don't know your situation. I don't know your story. But I would hope that you didn't cheat and to intentionally hurt Lala. Especially since you didn't give her no baby, dog.
You only gave her one child. Y'all wasn't trying to have no more. I remember I saw the show.
Oh, thanks, Melissa. We trying to make it work and doing, you know, the best we can with our long relationship. She not going where I'm not going nowhere. That's my boo thing. That's my baby.
Yeah.
I love you, though.
Love you too.
Marshmallow.
Okay, you giving away too much. Anyway, again, like Tanya said earlier, we will be trying to do this once a month so that we can go back and forth and give topics. Please leave your comments, like, share, and go on ahead and let us know maybe what you would like us to talk about. Again,
in my mind.
Again,
in tune. See when we let that, see that connection. That's what happened. Soul ties we sharing. Now her thoughts see right here already.
So if you have any, like I said, if you have any topics that you want us to kind of talk about, just hit us up in the comment section and just let us know what you would like for us to talk about. Again, this is a, we're going to call it a little, it's She Said, that's the name of it. And it's giving the thoughts, views, and opinions of a feminine lesbian's point of view and a masculine-centered one. So we hope that you liked it. Again, please share, like, and comment, and let us know what you want us to talk about for the next time.
So before we go, we're going to go through and give some shout-outs to people on real quick. Rage, what's going on, sis? Cynthia, we appreciate you. Bruh, Carter, appreciate you. Momo, thank you for reminding about soul ties. Jaden, how's everything going? Hope all's well. Crystal, yes, her faces are, I'm telling you, you guys see when she does her radio show. That thing is something else. Tina, thank you for watching. We appreciate it. Courtney, thank you for your comments. Melissa, it's always good to see you on. Tanika, what's going on? I hope all is well. Let's see, Cassandra, Lord, thank you for protecting my soul. Absolutely, girl. Thank him every day. April, this is one of my students from Benedict when I was there. Hi, April. Hope all is well with you. Arabia came on. Hey, Arabia. Champ. Wow. LaShawn. All right. We appreciate that. I can't go back too far because I'm missing.
Well, we thank you guys for coming and watching, and we hope that we entertained you. Because we try.
We entertain ourselves a lot.
Make sure that you check out Chaplain's Corner every Monday.
Yes.
On the same page. And get your dose for the week, honey. And then you can backslide a little something on Wednesday. No, we can't
backslide on, no.
Backslide.
Oh, okay. For her y'all, keep me in prayer. I'm trying to bring it closer to the cross.
You can backslide a little bit on Wednesday midweek with your girl Majesty on WBNC Breaking Chains Radio 91.3. I do lives on my Facebook page, which is crowned_majesty. And we talk all types of craziness, and my mouth is kind of loose. So we hope you enjoyed it, and again, we'll see you next month with a new topic.
Yes. Again, if you have anything that you want us to talk about or want us to share, please hit myself in the inbox. Y'all can find me on Facebook right on this video, and you also find Madison on her page as well. Thank y'all. God bless. Love you.
Good night.
Good night.